Hey, and welcome back to Beer Babies. This is our gluten-free extravaganza. We have hit the streets and we have searched every bottle shop in town to find the best gluten-free beers that money can buy. Okay? This project is huge, and I could not do this alone, but thank goodness I am joined, as always, by my regular co-host. Here's Deck.
Hey, how's it going? I don't like beer.
Declan, you do not like beer, but you like finding amazing new things for your close friends. And that close friend who's joining us today is Jack Quigley. Jack, how's it going?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm really good, Jack, and I feel like we've all been going on this little journey together, and I feel like we're learning and we're growing. Like I feel close to you guys after this, you know? I never thought I would drink this many gluten-free beers, but here we are.
We are indeed.
We are. And wrapping it up, I've got one last beer for us to try. And this one is the Two Bays Brewing Co. Pale Ale. So, Jack, do you want to pour this bad boy out, show it to the camera so they can see what we got? And I've got a little bit of information from Two Bays. Just explode that all over the mic.
Wow.
Yeah, I was expecting that. Yum.
So,
Now I can smell it.
on their website, Two Bays say that whether you miss going to the craft brew bars with friends or cracking a tinny with the family, Two Bays are brewing great gluten-free beers that are safe for all to enjoy. They decided to build a dedicated gluten-free brewery, and they really think they are so passionate about this that they think every bar in Australia should have a certified gluten-free beer. This brewery was started by a guy named Richard Jeffers, maybe, and he loved craft beer. Like, he was a really big craft beer fan. But in 2015, he was diagnosed with celiac disease, which meant he had to go on a strict gluten-free diet. And he was quite upset because he really couldn't find any craft beers like the ones that he had before. He then went on a massive trip around America and found that there was heaps of places over there making gluten-free craft beers, which inspired him to come back home and do it himself. So, in 2018, he founded the Two Bays Brewing Co., and the rest is history. So, you boys have a bit of a taste, and let me know what you think. Deck, what's going on?
I mean, it smells like a proper pale ale.
Yeah, this is the most crafty one we've had so far.
It definitely tastes like a craft beer.
Yeah, I think I've only had a small sip, but if you were to just smell this, you wouldn't know it was gluten free.
Nah. Sink your teeth into it, Will.
I really I want to taste it, Declan, but I need you to talk while I do it. You can't just look at me. Remember, there's the people just listening. You're giving me a hard stare like Paddington.
Yep.
Yeah, Jack, what do you think?
I think it's really good. Yeah, it does pack more of a punch than any of the pale ales that I've had previously.
Yeah, this is more like a pale ale. This is the most craft beer flavored gluten-free beer we've had.
It is very tasty. It's very enjoyable. Easy drinking. Sessionable.
Oh my god,
Sessionable. I like that term.
Declan, did you go back and watch all the old episodes? Who is this guy?
No, I recently went on a wine tasting thing,
okay.
and the dude had a beer there, and he's just like, sessionable is a thing you want. I'm like, well, there you go.
Yeah. That's what Josh from Buttons Brewery just described his beers as. He wanted all of them to be sessionable. Not just sit down for one. I think this is good. This is really hitting that sort of craft beer sort of flavour.
Yeah, it's definitely hitting all those crafty notes. And the smell as well just hits you straight away when you sniff it. And the taste hits you straight away. It's very, I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah. And I suppose, have you had much in the way of craft beer, Jack?
Slim to none, honestly. And this is really enjoyable because I've never had a beer that sort of left that fruity taste in your mouth, after you finish drinking it. and it smells fantastic as well. It's really nice, actually.
Yeah, and I think it is interesting, and it's interesting to hear that from someone who hasn't had craft beer before, because a lot of the time we find like people that just start on them find them very intense and like very strong. So yeah, it's interesting that you have jumped straight into it.
This is one of the better pale ales I think I've had as well.
Awesome.
I suppose it's not intensely fruity like you get
Some of
sometimes.
them just taste like rotten fruit.
Yeah, you are a big fan of saying that.
Well, they do.
Well, guys, I thought, because we've done this and we all know a little bit more about celiac and gluten free and all that sort of stuff, I thought it'd be really fun to do like a GF quiz. And so I was going to do my own, but then I googled online and I found one straight away. And this is a quiz by brainfail.com, and it's called "What type of GF are you?" I'm just going to run through these questions, and maybe we'll take it in turns, and at the end we'll find out as a group what sort of GF we are. Yeah. So which of these is your favourite romantic activity? Dinner at home without the distraction of others, an evening at an elegant 4-star restaurant, or a good home-cooked meal? Jack, maybe you go first.
Home cooked meal.
Home-cooked meal.
Home cooked meal.
Very good. So, Jack, you discover your boyfriend cheated on you. He claims the other woman meant nothing to him. How do you react? The options are: I'm angry, but I let it slide because nobody's perfect, including me. Or you say, I'm angry, but I'll let it slide because I love him so much. Or I'm angry, but I'll let it slide because she didn't mean anything to him. Or I'm angry, and no way am I letting this slide. This is treason.
Nah, not treason. Look, the first one. Yeah, and no one's perfect.
All right. The next one, I guess I'll answer, working our way around as a group. You make plans for a vacation. In what direction do you steer the plans? I love Europe, and if he wants to join me, that'd be great. It doesn't really matter where we go as long as we are together. I'm not sure, but I won't let him pick the destination. Too much of a risk that he'll make some stupid choices. Paris or London, as long as it's not as long as it's not some yucky third world country.
Okay.
Probably
Bit rough.
Probably the first one, Europe. I'd like to go to Europe.
You basic bitch.
Yep. Coming over to you, Declan. Yeah, you are the most sophisticated traveller with your trips to Japan.
No, he's been to Bali.
I went to Phuket. I went to Thailand.
Yeah.
Bit off.
Good for you guys. All right. So, Declan, round to you.
Hey guys, just Will here jumping in to say that this quiz actually turned out to be really crook and not particularly funny. So I've sped right through to the end, so you don't have to listen to all that. Let's jump back in and see what the boys had to say.
And Declan, last but not least, here's the final question.
Hit it out of the park. Let's go.
You've received a phone call from his place of work. He had a minor injury and is on his way to the hospital. How do you react? So
Go
first
about
one,
my day.
I bet he was doing something stupid and dangerous again. I feel
one.
horrible. It wouldn't have happened if we were together. So sad. I'll be there as soon as I'm finished having my nails done. Or terrible. I'll be there as soon as this meeting is over.
Ooh, I really want to say number 3, but I'm guessing number 4.
Number 4?
Number 4. Number 3 is funny though.
Okay, so I'm submitting it now. So guys, what did you think of the GF quiz? You guys feel like you know more about gluten-free things than you thought?
Yeah, I do now.
Yeah, it was really informative. I feel like I can tell my glutens apart from each other now.
Yeah, exactly.
And also what makeup to wear for my boyfriend's date.
Yeah, exactly.
So, congratulations, guys. Together as a team, we are an independent girlfriend. If you can read that there.
It's GF as in girlfriend.
Oh, God.
There's egg on my face.
Oh, this whole time, I thought I was doing a gluten-free quiz. All I typed into Google was gluten-free quiz. And that was the first thing that came up. Well, that is a bit silly. Do you guys want an actual gluten-free quiz?
Yeah, I'd love a
So,
gluten-free
Declan,
quiz.
I'll come to you first.
Yep.
Which of the following does not contain gluten?
Is
Wheat.
Oreos one of them?
What? Wheat, rye, corn, or barley?
Wheat, rye, corn, or barley.
I'm pretty sure we've said it already.
Barley?
Wrong.
Incorrect.
So that's 0 points to Declan.
What was it?
Jack, would you like to jump in and steal the answer?
It's corn.
Corn is the correct
I was gonna say
answer.
corn.
That is 1 point to Jack Quigley.
Someone tells me Jack's got the upper hand.
Jack, over to you. Gluten is Latin for which of the following words? Glue, food, bread, grass.
I don't know. I'm going to have to say bread.
Incorrect. Declan, would you like to jump in and try and steal the point?
I'm gonna
Do you want to hear him again?
just take a stab in the dark. I'm just gonna go glue.
Correct. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It is 1-1. We are going to the deciding
That makes
round.
sense, actually.
Nail biter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
I didn't think I could come back.
Declan, you could potentially beat Jack at literally his own game. So here we go, everybody. Declan, true or false? Does wheat-free mean the same as gluten-free?
No.
True or false, please, Declan?
False.
That, Declan? Is correct.
correct.
You're the winner. Declan, how does it feel to know the most about gluten in the room?
I mean, I'm just the best.
Yep.
I wake up every morning just feeling great.
I'm going to have to chuck like some celebration music underneath and have a like... Yeah.
Streamers and poppers going off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Confetti.
I really am. But Jack, gracious in defeat, as always.
Honestly, I can't believe it. I'm a bit upset with myself about this one.
Yeah, but at least you are a strong, independent girlfriend, so you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about that.
Absolutely.
We all are tonight.
What are we doing here again? I can't remember.
Have we rated it yet?
Yeah, so the Two Bays Brewing Co. Pale Ale, I like it. I think this is really good. If I had this in a lineup of other pale ales, I don't think I'd be able to tell you that this one was gluten free.
Wow.
I think it would sit nicely in the middle. It's not too mild. It's not too strong. I do really like this. I think I'm going to give this one a 4.5, and I'm also going to give it my gold star as my best gluten-free beer that money can buy.
Did you give one a 4 though?
Yeah, I gave this one 4.5.
I thought you said. Never mind.
Shut up, Declan.
Shut up, Declan.
So out of all of the gluten-free beers which we've sampled, which is all of the gluten-free beers available in the world, this
it
is
though?
my favourite. So, Deck, what about you?
I would like to give this a 3.
You're
Holy
joking.
shit.
Wow, I think that's the first time, maybe.
That's the first... Oh, no. I think we've had a sour before that you might have given a 4.
I highly doubt that. Maybe.
I think you did.
But it's
anyway,
good. Good stuff.
so you really like this. So, Declan,
yes.
is this one getting your gold star too?
It's getting my gold star.
Good heavens. So, Jack, let's come around to you. What do you think of the Two Bays Brewing Co. Pale Ale?
This is the best gluten-free beer that I have had in my entire lifetime.
Would you say it's the best gluten-free beer that money can buy?
I think I would. And I'm going to give this one 5 out of 6.
Holy
And
moly.
the honorary gold star as the best gluten-free beer.
Is the
that money
reason
can
why you're
buy.
only giving it 5 is because...
'Cause there's more beers to come.
You'd have
Declan.
to go 8 because you buy them in 4 packs.
There's more beers to come.
So, the only thing I would say about these guys is I think the price could potentially be a little bit prohibitive. I think a 4-pack is $22. And that's $22. That's half a carton normally. So
But it's worth it for your tum-tum.
I suppose. And I guess if you're looking for quality over quantity, this would be my go-to. I have really enjoyed it. If I saw this one, I would grab it.
Sit down and have it with tea. Yum.
Yeah, it's not, and not even because it's gluten free. It genuinely tastes nice.
Perfect.
Good stuff. So that brings to a close our gluten free special. This has been a really fun investigation into gluten free beers, what that means, what it's like to live that lifestyle. You know, I feel like I don't want to speak for you, Jack, but I feel like an honorary person with celiac disease. So
We're working with open arms.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for Beer Babies to get endorsed by Celiac Australia. So I'll check the emails regularly. Maybe we could be the official podcast.
Maybe they
of,
can sponsor us and we can slap up right there,
I reckon that was out of shot, but
right there.
yeah, right there, perfect.
Is that better?
Um,
There.
But no, this has been heaps of fun. It's cool doing different stuff like this. If you have an idea for something interesting or weird or just dumb, just flick us an email because we will chase down any lead.
I'll quite literally eat almost anything with beer. So, give me some
Thanks.
ideas.
Jack, it has been so nice having you come along with us for this journey. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come down and sample a few gluten-free beers. I suppose before I let you go, I would just like to know, do you think you will be a gluten-free beer guy now, or are you going to stick to those dirty ciders?
It's a tough one. Speaking from a cost point of view, ciders is just the cheap option. But
Yep.
I think I might pick up a cheeky 4-pack of 2 bays for the weekend.
I've found from someone who drinks a bit of beer to someone who drinks not a lot of beer, I will buy a nice 4-pack of something like fancy and nice, and then I will just fall back on my pure blondes, my easy drinking cheap rubbish. And also, like with your craft beers, you also find if you're drinking lots of them. Well, I find, and I think like Billy's the same. Declan won't drink them anyway, but
Yeah, because they suck.
it's hard to find that big session craft beer because they often are so full on in flavor. But I don't know if I would say that about the 2 base. So maybe I'm gonna have to have a big session on those bad boys.
Sounds metal. Let's do it.
It's time to bring this session to a close, though. Thank you very much. Make sure you keep hanging out here and watch the next video, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.